Weak people argue right and wrong. Strong people exploit vulnerability. Life is essentially a strategic game. We exist in natural and social environments, competing or collaborating with others to gain resources or energy. As the saying goes, weak people argue about who's right. Strong people find loopholes. The most potent tactic is to attack or exploit these loopholes. 1, systemic vulnerabilities. Every system has flaws. Nothing is truly perfect or eternal. Because of these inherent cracks, our world is perpetually shifting. Rules, policies, and entire frameworks get replaced when they become outdated from one economic model to another, from the rise of one industry to the fall of the next. New rules arise while old ones crumble. Those who strictly follow old rules can be at a disadvantage. Many people cling to outdated guidelines, failing to see that the framework itself may have changed. Recognizing new systems early can open opportunities that others miss. 2, human vulnerabilities. Human flaws fall into 2 main categories: emotional weaknesses and deeper traits tied to our nature. Emotional weaknesses, emotions can be leveraged or hacked by others. People often try to measure or quantify feelings, an impossible task. In many social spheres, exchanging personal ties for gain is common. As civilization progresses, moral codes or formal rules might replace this exchange of favors. That transition takes time. Exploiting human nature businesses thrive on amplifying human frailties. Greed, lust, vanity, or sloth, each sin can be turned into a profit source. A platform might exploit our desire for beauty, or our laziness, or our craving for good deals. The more clearly businesses pinpoint our fears, like aging or falling behind, the more effectively they can sell us things. Social media and algorithms magnify these impulses, tailoring content to our every desire. As this commercial environment matures, a premium is placed on trust or credit. Yet the rise of a trust economy also hints at a crisis of trust. Aggressive marketing can make cheap items appear highly valuable, and many get-rich stories stem from legally or ethically gray areas. 3, financial vulnerabilities. One example is a public figure who turned to live stream e-commerce to pay debts, but ended up leveraging capital markets instead, raising stock values to generate large sums of money. This illustrates a fundamental bug across many markets. Prices hinge on the latest trade, often disconnected from actual worth. If too few shares are freely traded, a single trade at a higher price can boost market value significantly. Big players can manipulate thinly traded stocks by buying and holding all available shares, then pushing up the displayed price. Though these maneuvers can inflate paper wealth, true profit is only realized if they successfully sell off those holdings. 4, exploiting the order. Successful investments often target system loopholes related to money flow, distribution, and legal structure. Money might sit in individuals' accounts, but wealth is determined by collective behavior, and any collective order can be subverted. Laws and regulations are constantly revised. New asset classes and financial trends emerge and vanish. Investing is essentially about finding these cracks. Some people sensing a rule change before it's obvious profit by stealing that window of opportunity. From manipulating dual pricing systems to exploiting lax policies, those who have sharp eyes and quick reflexes can turn recognized gaps into cash. 5, time's loophole. Beyond tangible systems lies a subtle limit: time. Yet there is a loophole in time known as the present moment, a gap outside past or future. By fully inhabiting now, one can break free from the prison of time. This state is often described as flow, when energy surges and creative ideas seem to pour out effortlessly. Many remarkable works weren't forcibly created. They emerged spontaneously in moments of clarity. Some artists and thinkers have called it losing oneself, or forgetting the self, where techniques and knowledge no longer confine expression. Such a state transcends ordinary consciousness and can lead to breakthroughs, almost as if a higher power is working through you. Accumulated knowledge can become a trap if we cling to it too rigidly. True learning is about crafting an adaptable mind rather than simply collecting facts. Each piece of knowledge can form a mental block if we let it. Attaining a state of openness where we let go of strict objectives and flow with the present can give rise to genuine innovation and creativity. Conclusion. Ultimately, recognizing and exploiting weaknesses, whether in markets, laws, or human nature, can yield tremendous rewards. Yet from a spiritual or personal development perspective, the greatest vulnerability we can exploit is often our own attachment to fear, knowledge, and rigid goals. By embracing a state of flow, we can accomplish more than through force alone. Once you grasp how to attack vulnerabilities, you start playing life's game on a different level.